Shaluna Crafts. I'm Rochelle. Today we're going to be looking at the upcoming pages that I want to complete for September and beyond. Not necessarily ones that are going to be done in September, but starting in September and then going however long. So I only have one page done in this beautiful book, the Europe book by Rita Berman. So I had asked my husband to pick out a couple pages, and this is the one that I settled on. So I've got this chocolatier cat. It's so cute. These are the color palettes that I have picked out because I'm looking at pink-ish pinks for like the flowers and maybe details like the gift and the ribbon and stuff like that. And then I'm wanting to do some like light browns for the building and, you know, like the stone here, stuff like that, probably the cat too. And then I'm not going to do this page now, but once I get to that page, that color palette will work nicely for that one too. So that's one page that I want to complete for September in the Europe travel book by Rita Berman. And September is also Space Timber, and this is my first time participating. So my favorite small victories, and looking at that page that probably everybody does. This one, I've done this one like a year ago, so and now I can complete the rest of the page. And this was done very, very early in my coloring, so it'll be nice to see how I've improved. My husband is a big fan of space, all things space, so this will definitely be one that he'll enjoy, hopefully. Alright, so that's another one that I want to do in small victories for Space Timber. So since I've only done one page in Millie Marotta's Wildlife Wonders, I want to do another one in here. And I had also asked for help on picking out some pages in here. My husband picked 4 pages. So this is one that he picked, this bird. Very cool page, but I'm kind of baffled on how I would get started on that. Another one he picked is this one. Kind of almost like a mandala-ish inspired design. That one's pretty cool too. Since we're going into the fall season, I might be using some fall color palettes for these. And then the third one he picked was this one, also kind of a mandala. So if I'm thinking just fall colors, then I could do that one. And then the last one he picked is this bird one. And that one is super pretty too. And this one could work for fall. But yeah. This book is definitely really challenging for me. I'm trying to kind of wrap my mind around how I can color these designs. So this will be good practice for me. But I haven't decided on which of those 4 I want to do yet. So have to decide at some point. Alright, so I'm planning on doing another page in Wildlife Wonders by Millie Marotta. Then I want to get maybe a couple pages done in Cozy Friends. The 3 main cute and cozy books that I tend to work in is Little Corner, Girl Moments, and this one. And I realized that the other 2 both have 10 pages done, and this one I only have, I think, 5, maybe 6. So I will probably work on one in this book. And usually what I do for these is just kind of flip through at the time and see what kind of mood I'm in. I don't know that there's really any fall theme pages in here, but that doesn't bother me too much. I'm more interested in like a fall color palette, which I can kind of apply to most anything. So we'll look at maybe a couple pages in here and see what we get done. Cozy Friends. I'm also wanting to get a page done in Minimania Volume 1, and I saw that Jess from Coloring Bumblebee has well, I know that she has a hashtag going for this book every month, and the page that they picked this month in the poll was this one. It's another one that I scanned and printed out. So I haven't done this one yet, and I feel like it's really cute, so I might apply kind of a fall color palette to this. We'll see. Super cute. 2 different domestic scenes. I don't know if anyone else thinks of it this way, but I'm kind of thinking as like first floor, second floor. I don't know who really has their kitchen on the second floor, but there you go. That's what is in my head. All right, looking forward to doing another page in Minimania. Since I also want to look at a fall color palette for this month, I was thinking about doing a fall color palette in this book. The next page I've got going is this one, and I kind of looked through and I didn't really see any that were like obviously fall. They're just, it's kind of a lot of flowers, and I can do whatever color I want for the flowers. So I might do this page, or I might flip forward and do another one. We'll see. But I did pick out a few fall color palettes from my color cubes. So I've got 261, 349, 260, 304, and 69. And these are also pretty, so I'll probably pick one. Maybe I'll pick colors from a few and do one of these mandalas. I think that's going to turn out super nice. Really looking forward to it. I love fall. I love pumpkin spice. I love it all. It's coming into the best season. Let me know in the comments if you are also excited about fall. Are you excited about pumpkin spice lattes? Are you excited about the other types of drinks that they have? I don't know if Starbucks has apple this year, but they have something else. I don't remember what it was. But I'm sure you're out there and you're excited about pumpkin spice lattes and other types of things like that, just like I am. Okay, so another book I want to work in soon is Wish You Were Here by Teresa Goodridge. I've only done this front page in this book, so I need to actually get a full page done. So the style in this book is a lot more kind of sketchy, I guess, which is different for me, but I do really like it. And this is the one that I had marked because it seems appropriate for fall to me. Very pretty page, but I can do whatever page I want. We'll see as I go through. If anybody wants more in-depth look at this book, just let me know. That one's more wintry. That one's more summery. Some of these I could do for really whatever season I wanted. So there you go. I'll probably do this one. Oops. Kind of a log cabin in the woods with the deer. That one will be really nice. It seems so cozy and comfy. Makes you want to book a vacation at a Airbnb that looks like this. All right, so that's Wish You Were Here, and I guess I wish I was there. Okay, so next I've got A Million Baby Animals. I was wanting to do another page in this book because I've only done one, and then I remembered that Jess from Coloring Bumblebee, she has a Lulu Mayo scavenger hunt, and so the prompts for the scavenger hunt this month are book, vegetable, monster, and deer. And there's quite a few pages in this book that would work. There's quite a few deer in this book. I would say that's the most common probably. So there's 2 deer here, so I could do this double page, like title page 1. And there's going to be other pages in here that work. I just didn't mark them. I just marked a few that I was interested in. There's a book, The Octopus Family, enjoying their book and their music. So maybe they're singing, I don't know. But there's a book I could use. And there's a book too on this side. The little rabbit is reading or something. So that one's pretty cute. Let's see what else. Okay, both of these pages have deer on them. I guess they're probably the same 3 deer, I don't know. But yeah, they both have the 3 deer. This one has a lot of animals on it. And that's kind of a monsterish guy. So that works too. Well, I guess that one is too. Yeah. Alright, there's those ones. And then on this page, the owl family. This owl's got a book. So that would work too. That's a really cute page. Really, really cute. Might have to consider that one. And then the only vegetable I found was, to me, these look like peas. Like peas in a pod, hanging around. So I think that would work okay. So that's the last one I marked. So I've got multiple options in that book. A Million Baby Animals by Lulu Mayo. And I'll put the information about the hashtags in the description in case anyone is curious. So here's another book I don't see very often. I think I saw it on Coloring with Kay. Color the Castles by Lotte Forde. So on this one I was thinking about Jordy Colours, her channel. She has a hashtag Color the Fairy Tales. So for September 2025, the prompts are crown, necklace, rabbit, and star. And so since this was a castle book, I thought I might be able to find some crowns in here. And I found a couple, or maybe just one, I don't know. There's a lot of stars. I feel like the star prompt would probably work for almost any book that I have, honestly. Okay, so I marked this page. It's a sea castle globe. So this one got starfish, at least 3 there. And I think that's kind of a unique star to be found in a coloring book, is a starfish. So that would work. There's a lot of other pages in this book too that I just kind of want to color, even though they don't work for any prompts. So we'll see what I end up actually doing. I could end up picking a star page from another book. We'll see. There's lots of little stars. There's a little starfish. Sorry if you can hear my dog in the background. And that page I had finished already. Wasn't too happy with how it turned out, but it is what it is. Still looking for crowns. Thought I had seen one. I don't know. I thought I had seen one that I did. Oh, here we go. There's some. I think these are crowns. When I look at them, it's almost like they look like cake. But that's probably a crown. Cake. Crown. Probably a crown. So I suppose that could work too. And then I marked this one because this little princess has a crown. That's pretty cute. This one's called Gatekeeper. And there's the dragon as the gatekeeper. This book is very underrated in my opinion. It's so cute. I'm really looking forward to doing another page in this book. That one has a bunch of stars on it. Castle Tower, that one is so cute too. But I didn't see any for the prompt on there. Dragon. Pirate Castle. Aren't these pages just adorable? Country Cottage. Castle Life. I think Coloring with Kay did this page. Looks familiar. And then the pages repeat. So that's nice. You get 2 copies of everything in case you want to redo something or you want to share with a friend. Okay, so that was Color the Castles. And then I also have, for the same hashtag, I have Worlds of Wonder because this book has a ton of stars in it. I was actually hoping to find like a crown or maybe a rabbit, but I didn't see any. Probably won't be able to get everything in the screen at one time. Some stars there. I think that almost every page in this book is going to work for the stars prompt. This is one that I completed. Elephants, or the elephant with the balloons. I think that one turned out so pretty. So I won't go through this whole book because I know everybody knows it already. Oh, that's one I did for my inspiration, was the Disneyland castle right after I got back from vacation at Disneyland. So the page that I had marked as I was going through, see stars over here. The page that I had marked when I was coming through just really seemed pretty to me at the time, and I may change my mind when I get there, but I love this page, this double page with these houses. You can see all that. I don't know, for some reason it just seems really appealing to me right now. So I could do that one and do the hashtag in the other book, but we'll see. There's some stars. I think this is my favorite page in the whole book, so I have to wait on that one. More stars on both pages. More stars. Okay, so lots of options in that book, Worlds of Wonder. And then the other thing I'm looking at for this month, I want to be sure to do is use my new watercolor pencils. I have this set already, the Faber Castell Goldfaber Aqua watercolor pencils, a 48 set. And then I was at my local art supply store and they had all these available open stock, plus they had 12 more that are all pastel. And if you look and see, those colors are so pretty. You can see the ends there, see the assortment of colors. There you go. Here's the colors that are in this set already. So these are a nice addition, these pastel watercolor pencils. I've been enjoying using these a lot, so I will probably look at using these this month in one of these pages, maybe the Lulu Mayo book or whatever, whichever one thinks, or whichever one I think will work out. Whatever I need pastel colors for. Okay, so those are some plans that I'm looking for the month of September. We've got Space Timber, we've got different hashtags to look at, new supplies to use, going into the fall season, and it's going to be so nice outside. Looking forward to that. So which prompts are you working on? Are you doing any of these hashtag challenges? Are you trying any new supplies or new books? Let me know. And here's to a new fun season of coloring. And please like and subscribe if you are enjoying the video. Make a comment. I'd love to hear from you. And I hope you all have a great rest of your day. Happy coloring. Bye.